So Dave and John both died on the same day, and they ended up at the pearly gates together in front of St. Peter. St. Peter looked at Dave and said, well, what did you do? And, what's your name, etc. He said, well, my name is Dave. I'm a retired airline pilot. St. Peter looked at the list and said, okay, you're on the list. Here you go. Put on these silk robes, and here is a golden staff to go along with you, and you may enter. He looked at John. He said, John, what's your story? He said, well, I'm a retired preacher. St. Peter looked at the list. He said, okay, you are on the list, but here are some cotton robes and a wooden staff. John looks at St. Peter and goes, well, why did Dave get, silk robes and a golden staff, and I got cotton and wood? St. Peter said, well, we're results driven up here. He said, when you preached, people slept. He said, but when Dave flew, people prayed.
But as you may have heard, the NFL, the machine that is the National Football League, released each of the team's schedules yesterday. Now, if they weren't such a marketing genius, the league could have done this with emails or maybe a PDF. But no, they make a giant production. They started leaking the schedule 3 days ago, and now we know who every team is playing and what week of the season, with a possible exception near the end of the year as far as a flex date. But looking at the Ohio teams, the Bengals open at home on September 13th against Tampa Bay. They have Jacksonville and the Titans at home. Big home game for the Bengals every year. The Steelers come to Paycor Stadium in November on the 15th. The Saints, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Ravens. Oh, this will be a big one in Cincy. New Year's Eve, the Ravens play a night game in Cincy, and then they wrap up the season with their second meeting with the Browns. Interesting in that Cleveland plays Cincinnati twice a year, and they don't play the first time till December 6th and wrap up the season on either the 9th and the 10th. Bengals also announced preseason games in Cincy with Detroit on August 13th, Chicago on August 22nd, and they go to Philly on the 28th. And the Browns also announcing their schedule. They open in Jacksonville on September 13th in Week 1. Home game is against Carolina, the Steelers on October 1st, the Ravens on the 18th, two of the biggest games of the year in October. Texans come to Cleveland this year, as do the Las Vegas Raiders, and as I mentioned, the Bengals twice in Cleveland on December 6th, plus the Falcons and the Colts also play. But what the NFL did that I thought was cool, each team did a video. Maybe the funnest one was the Raiders with rookie incoming quarterback Fernando Mendoza and the incumbent Kirk Cousins, and they did a spoof on the Step Brothers to announce their video.
Say your favorite football play on 3. 1, 2, 3. Turbo right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx! Did we just become best friends? Yup!
You can check out that video as well as the Browns and Bengals and every NFL team schedule release videos on my blog, the Woody Johnson blog at 1039themaverick.com.